Hello and welcome inside our Spartan Sports Report studios. It is National Letter of Intent Day for swimming and diving here at San Jose State, talking with head coach Sage Hopkins. And coach, what was your approach to the recruiting class first and foremost for this team over the offseason?
We had a couple of needs we really had to fill. Sprint freestyle, breaststroke namely, 200 flyer. We wanted a strong distance swimmer also. And biggest overall thing we were looking for is people that would be a great fit for the program.
Right.
Good students, people that are going to come in, work hard, and really help those around them be better.
And when you have an established program that has a lot of winning traditions, it's one thing that's probably difficult to keep that going, right? And that's what you want to look for in character of players.
It can be a challenge. And one of the things that we feel we've really done a good job with over the years is finding those diamonds in the rough, people that a little bit under the radar of some of the big programs and then can come in and do some pretty big things here.
It's a big recruiting class, so we're going to go through all the names. Stick with us, 9 of them. First and foremost, we'll start with Natasha Sondeno out of Turlock, California.
Yeah, great diver. We're very excited. We really feel we're building one of the better diving programs on the West Coast, and Natasha is a great addition to that.
How do you feel that you're building that program, one of the top on the West Coast?
It's slowly, just adding the right people. We've got Carrie Ricewig that had a great freshman season. Kylie Fonseca really built through last year and is really coming on strong right now. Added Megan Ah. We've got Ari Tamata that joined us from gymnastics. And Natasha is one of the better divers in the state. And we think she can really blossom in college diving.
What makes her so good?
When we look at Natasha on film, we see a lot of really good things. She comes to us very highly recommended. She's from the same club program as Carrie, and really great recommendation from her club coach.
Second player coach out of Stockton, Caitlin Hampf.
Kate's a great sprinter. We, again, somebody that swims for a coach that I know really well and comes very strongly recommended. We think she's going to do some pretty big things this high school season in May, and we're really expecting great things out of her over the next 4 years.
Okay, we're going to move right on. Jamie Dodd out of Beverly Hills.
Jamie Dodd. Jamie's a great distance swimmer, has competed in the national championships for open water swimming. And again, somebody that when we spoke with her over the phone, when we met her in person, the biggest thing that impacted us was how driven she is. She really is focused on becoming the best swimmer she can be, and we're excited to have her come in.
We've already talked about 3 different swimmers, divers. How do you identify what the need is for the team in certain aspects of swimming and diving?
And there's some general things. For instance, sprinting, you can never have enough sprinters in college swimming just with all the various relays, and we're looking at who's graduating, who's developing, who's coming in, and also trying to look a year or 2 ahead with what our needs will be.
Next player coach, Jacqueline Nissen out of Shingle Springs, California.
Yeah, she's one of our 200 flyers, along with Jamie Dodd, who's a strong 200 flyer. Jacqueline, tremendous student, 4.1 GPA, and one of the things that we really saw the first time I saw Jacqueline swim is she's got the goods, and we think she can come in here and over a couple of years develop into a very strong 200 butterflyer.
Yeah, you said 200 butterfly. You think she could be top in the conference at one point?
I think she can be medal. It's hard to say if she can win it, not really knowing who's going to be there over the next few years, but I think she's somebody that could go in and medal.
Gabriella Hang, the next player out of Walnut Creek.
Gabby Hang, great sprinter. She's somebody that we've known fairly well for a couple of years now. Her older sister, Britt, is a sophomore with us. And Gabby is a tremendous racer. First time I got a chance to see her compete was at the state championships last May, and really impressed me.
Jenna Lloyd, Diamond Bar, California, and she comes from a winning program.
She does. Jenna Lloyd comes from a very strong club program that's known for producing national level breaststrokers. And I'd mentioned earlier breaststroke, one of our needs, and Jenna's somebody that we really narrowed our focus in very early, and really excited.
Well, we're keeping to talk on these player names, but you feel that some of these players that we've gone over so far are going to make an immediate impact on the team?
I think so. I think we're going to look for some of them to step in freshman year and be scoring at conference, and the major impact they're going to have is sophomore year on.
Okay. Katie McEntee, Sacramento, California.
Katie, another swimmer we're very excited about. Katie has one of those personalities that's very infectious, a lot of fun to be around. Swims for one of my better friends out of the Arden Hills site of Dart, and somebody that's really started to come on strong over the last year.
And then finally, we'll go to 2 more. Sarah Hagan out of Wisconsin.
Sarah, our lone out-of-state swimmer in this class, again, strong breaststroke butterflyer. Just a couple of nights ago, won the Wisconsin State High School Championships in the 100 fly and 100 breast.
All right.
And again, somebody that's going to really be a dual threat for us in both fly and breaststroke.
Final player, Coach Lonnie Aova'a.
Lonnie, we're very excited about. The whole class we're really excited about. Lonnie, her club program in Santa Rosa, one of the better club programs in the country. I know her club coach well, and one of the interesting things when I called Dan and was talking to him about Lonnie, he said, she's the most talented swimmer I've ever coached. And Dan is somebody that has coached some of the better swimmers in the country. And I said, now Dan, are you including some of these other people?
Don't you toy with me.
And Dan said, yeah, I'm including the two top swimmers he's ever coached. And we're really excited about Lonnie. We see her as developing into a very strong swimmer over the coming years.
With 9 different student athletes, is this a larger signing class for you?
This is one of our bigger signing classes, definitely. And we may add a 10th this spring also. So it's going to be a big group. We have a couple of walk-ons that will be joining us also. So we've got a big crew coming in the fall.
Well, exciting time, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, that's Sage Hopkins, the swimming and diving coach here at San Jose State. You can follow them and more San Jose State athletics teams on sjsuspartans.com.